But it was just an amazing Dumb Dog. Yeah, and Tina. Tina came. I got to meet Tina. Tina came up to chat. This is very like. This is actually, sorry, this is one of my favorite moments for the whole trip. I completely forgot about this. I'm sorry if you guys have heard this story before. Tina, towards the end, just before we were getting like taxis to go in, like into Vegas, and 5UP was there, of course, and Jubs, Hafu's sweet, amazing dog, who is like soft as velvet. Yeah, so right at the end, just before we were getting all our taxis, Tina came over. Tina came over and she said to Steve and me, she was like, chat, I don't know if you're going to remember this moment, right? You know, sometimes when me and Steve get in a call together, it just goes south really quick, and it's just like, it's literally like two old men talking absolute gibberish and making no sense. I don't know if you guys remember the time that I made up that, for some reason I made up this lie that to Steve that G Nelly comes from an empire of shredded wheat, and on TikTok does the AO my family created shredded wheat check, and my family owned the Shreddies brand and stuff like that. And yeah, I basically told Steve that G sits on an empire of shredded wheat. And obviously, like, these things happen a lot. Nelly eats shredded wheat, exactly. And these things happen a lot, so I don't really remember that they've happened. Like, it's just one of those things. Hey, yo, shredded wheat check. Hey, yo, my family created shredded wheat check. So me and Steve were standing there, and G and I think 5UP, G and 5UP maybe were there too. It was G and someone, I think it was 5UP. Anyway, Tina came over to me and Steve and said to Steve, like, oh, who's the shredded wheat person? Who's the millionaire shredded wheat family? And Steve was like, what? And like, look, I was like, what? And Tina was like, I was watching your stream, and Koji was talking about someone being like a shredded wheat millionaire. And I was like, and I'm not gonna lie, chat, I was a little bit drunk. I have this really bad habit where if I'm at a social gathering, a large one, I drink a lot of alcohol right at the start way too quickly. It's a really bad habit I have, but it really helps my social anxiety, so it's just something that I always do. So I'm not gonna lie, I was a little bit drunk, and I was like, what the like, what? Hello, what? And then and then I looked at Steve, and I was just like, oh my god. And I was like, it's G. And G was stood next to me, and G was like, what? And then, like, it was just this like, really awkward thing where, like, Tina was there, and G was there, and Steve was there. I had made up this ginormous lie about G sitting on an empire of shredded wheat millions, and it was just a very, like, awkward and uncomfortable situation. But I didn't realize that when I sometimes make these things up, apparently they're really believable, because Tina quite literally thought there was a millionaire, a shredded wheat millionaire at this party. So that was really funny, and that was like one of my first real life interactions with Tina. So that was great. They're believable because your voice and tone every time you say things is so genuine. That's so bizarre, because I feel like it's so obvious I'm lying. I'm a really bad liar. Like, genuinely, Abby knows I can't lie. I can't lie. Not in real life, at least. Not, like, face-to-face with people. Bobbly unsniff? Yes, I guess, like, creative lying where it's harmless is easy for me. If it just, like, involves being creative and making up something, then it's easy. If it's actually, like, a lie that would hurt someone, it's serious, I can't do that. Remember that time YouTube came after you because you were being rude to chat? Oh my god, that was so funny. They thought we were literally just shouting at each other.